Welcome to our channel. In your textbooks, you might have studied electron spin. Question is, what exactly is electron spin? Does it imply the rotation of electron, means spinning of electron? That is the question. And what is the importance of this electron spin in the field of quantum mechanics? That is the topic of discussion in today's video. So let's talk about first the experiment from which this idea came into the mind of the physicists. In the year 1922, two German physicists, Stern and Gerlach, they performed an experiment using a beam of silver atoms, Ag. A beam of silver atoms, they passed through a magnetic field. So according to the prediction of classical physics, means if you apply laws of classical physics to predict this phenomenon or to predict the outcome of this experiment, then what should be the outcome actually? What should be the result? The electrons should have, not electrons. I was talking about what? Silver atoms. That means the silver atoms should have been deflected continuously through a range of angles. But most surprisingly, those two physicists observed only 2 points, 2 spots on the screen. Why only two spots? There should have been many spots. Due to continuous deflection of the silver atoms, if you apply laws of classical physics to calculate all these things, but surprisingly, scientists got only 2 spots. That means here in this case, electrons in the silver atoms demonstrated only 2 states. Electrons in the silver atoms demonstrated in this experiment only 2 possible states. And this is nothing but an additional property of the electrons. Additional property. And this property is intrinsic. That means, and this property was named spin, but not in the classical sense. Spin means rotation, but here rotation is not being denoted by this by the term electron spin. It is totally a different thing. But charge and mass both are intrinsic property of electrons. Charge means electrical charge and mass both are intrinsic property of electrons. Similarly, this additional property, this is also an intrinsic property of the electrons. Through that experiment conducted by Stern and Gerlach, this was confirmed. Actually, for the first time, they observed such results. And by using classical physics, laws of classical physics, you cannot explain this experiment, the outcome of this experiment. You cannot explain. A new science is required, and that new science is nothing but quantum mechanics. So, what is the result? Result is, we have observed an additional property of the electron, just like charge and mass. This property was named, was given the name spin. And I was talking about only 2 spots. That means only 2 possible states are possible, and those possible states are named as spin up and spin down. Spin up and spin down. And this is represented by a quantum number called spin quantum number, which is equal to half. For spin half, plus half sign is used, plus half for spin up, and for spin down, minus half. And in the world of quantum mechanics, in the world of in quantum realm, this is very important. This quantum spin is very important. If you study magnetism, like a ferromagnetism, then you would find the use of this electron spin. Here in this case, electron spin is responsible for the property ferromagnetism. Like iron is a ferromagnetic material, that is known to you. So here, to explain the ferromagnetic property of iron, what is required is the electron spin. Again, in chemistry, Pauli exclusion principle is there. No two electrons in an atom can occupy the same quantum state, and accordingly the periodic table was formed. Okay, in different orbitals, the quantum states of the electrons should be different. So those things can be analyzed by the concept of only electron spin. So in chemistry, you would find the use of this thing, electron spin. Again, in case of magnetics, I was talking about ferromagnetism, you would find the use of this thing. Again, in case of quantum computing or other quantum technologies. So if I talk about quantum computing, then qubits are used in quantum computing. So in case of qubits, this property electron spin is used, and that's why quantum computing has become exponentially faster than the classical ones. Again, in case of hard disks and memory storage, this electron spin, this property is used for this to store information. So many uses are there of electron spin. In modern technology, this electron spin, this property, this intrinsic property of electrons are used. Okay. So this is the quantum secret of electron spin in the realm of quantum physics. Okay. So just keep in your mind that here electron spin does not imply real spinning or real physical spinning. Okay. This is nothing but a property of the electron, just like charge and mass. For normal particles, only mass is there, no charge. Special particles, charge as well as mass is there. And in very special case, spin is also present. You can think this way, okay? Just like in neutrons. Neutrons don't have any charge, it has only mass. But for protons and electrons, additional property charge is there, electrical charges. For proton it is positive charge, for electron it is negative charge. Similarly, electron spin, this is one more property. Okay. And so this is an intrinsic property, and only two states are possible, known as spin up and spin down. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic. Okay. So this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video.